Ladles and jelly spoons, Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife here. We are today on my balcony and we are going to have a look at copyright claims. Now there's a difference between a copyright claim and a copyright strike, okay? Copyright strikes are to do with using somebody else's material and passing it off as your own. You will get a strike. Copyright claim means that the artist, if it's music on your video, has claimed the copyright and therefore wants either some or all of the money. So this is the process that I go through now to dispute the fact that I'm not using their music on purpose. So what we got, so we start here. So when you get a copyright claim, you get a notice through Google and through your YouTube studio to say that this video cannot be monetized. This is what happened. It says the video can't be monetized. The copyright claim on your video don't affect your channel. This is not a copyright strike. So it even tells you that it's not a strike. And then it lists all the music that's in your video that somebody's claimed, and it's all automatic. It's all sort of like AI goes through it and what have you. So the first thing that you got to do is when you click on the on this thing here, it comes and tells you what the problem is. It says the channel's okay, the visibility's okay, you just can't monetize it. So if you want to do something with the music in the background, there's typically three options, and option number one is to erase the song. Now what this does, it tries to erase the song in the background and keep your voice. That doesn't always work, and it sounds weird, I think. The trim the segment so you actually lose the whole bit of the video, or you can dispute, which is what I'm going to show you today. Disputing the copyright claim means that you didn't use the music and it was an accident, or it was in the background, or incidental, I think is the word we're looking for. So it's through 4 steps. The eligibility to be able to dispute, you've got to go through and make sure that what you're doing is correct. You know, it's a legal document, the copyright. So therefore, if you're disputing the copyright, you've got to have a legal reason for disputing it. And they give you options here, like say, I own a copy of the song or video, like I've got it on record or whatever. I'm not making money, so I don't make money on it anyway. Or I give credit to the content owner. So maybe you've played the song and said that was like, you know, whatever by the Bee Gees, I don't know. And none of that is grounds for dispute. So therefore you've got to click my dispute isn't based on any of these. So the next thing is step 2. What is the reason? Now you've got a few reasons to pick from. It's the original content. That means that the content claimed is my video, my original content. You have a license for it, or it's in the public domain. And what I use is the fair use or fair dealing, and it's described as I have significantly transformed the content claimed in my video. The video is protected by fair use, fair dealing, or similar legal concept. And basically this is the one we're going to go for. So in the next thing, it's a step 3 of 4, and it gives you the types of fair use and common misconceptions. Giving credit to the copyright owner doesn't mean that you haven't infringed their rights, and your video isn't protected just because you don't monetize it. Keep in mind that many countries have specific sets of exceptions to copyright which are different from fair use. So hopefully it's all American, and if not, sometimes I have a Spanish one where they said your video can play anywhere in the world but Spain. And when I disputed it, they said, no, you can't play your video in Spain now. So the Spanish people don't get to see that, or just use a VPN. So I believe that my video is protected under the use, fair dealing, and similar exceptions to copyright. You've got to tick that explicitly, and you've got to sign for that as well. So the step 4 of 4 is the rationale. What am I doing? What is the rationale for my dispute? Well, mine is it's background music. It's something in a cafe in the background, or somebody's walked past with a ghetto blaster, or a car parked next to me blasting this song out for more than however many seconds it takes. I think you can use just a few seconds of a song without a problem, but as soon as you go past, I think, 5 bars of a song, then it's copyright infringement or copyrightable songs that other people can claim. So they're just claiming the money, basically. So it's not a strike. So you write down as background music, or actually you choose that from a drop down, and then it gives you the opportunity to add more, which I did by adding. I was in a cafe and the music was playing in the background. I'm sure the cafe has already paid the license, and so therefore that is my rationale for disputing the claim here. And once that's done, then you end up getting your monetization set to on, but in escrow. That means it's not being paid to you, it's being paid into an escrow account, and this escrow account will be held until the dispute is solved. And the dispute can be solved in one of 2 ways. It can either be released or confirmed by the artist. So the artist will say, I release my copyright claim, thank you very much. Or, no, you cannot dispute it, I want the money, please. If they do that, I usually just delete the whole video. Because I don't think you can go back and delete it after they said no. But that's another story. And so luckily enough, on one of the ones, I got a copyright release. Good news, after reviewing a dispute, N71 NA Sounds has decided to release their copyright claim on your YouTube video. Cool dude. So, a copyright strike is when you use something and try and pass it off as your own, whether it was created by somebody else. A copyright claim says that the artist who owns the copyright to the song or to the video that you're showing wants to be in on the money, and those are the 2 things you need to worry about, or even not, as the case may be. I think I've saved a lot of you guys a bit of money now. If you've benefited from this video, consider subscribing. I go live at 5:55 Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I go for walks Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday around about 9 o'clock on the beautiful island of Tenerife. And I do a little bit of tech stuff and also any information. Ask me a question and I'll get back to you. See ya. Wouldn't want to be you.